Hey, Daniil Lanier here. And if you guys are in the market for a ladder, or maybe you have multiple ladders, you have a straight ladder, or A-frame ladder, or you're in the market for a new ladder, you want to replace a ladder, whatever it is about ladders, I'm going to tell you guys why the Little Giant Leveler might be the one for you. This is an awesome ladder. It's multiple ladders in one. It's adjustable, different heights, different variations that you can use it in. I'm going to take it, put it through its paces, show you guys how to use it, how to set it up. We're going to do this. Let's get into it. This is Daniil Lanier, Little Giant Leveler. Let's go. But what I want to show you is the two most important parts are going to be the hinge feature, which are these guys right here, these little knobs right here, and the rapid locks, so there's 4 rapid locks and there's 2 hinge locks. And what those are going to do, the hinge lock is going to give you your ladder shape. So be it either a straight ladder or an A-frame ladder. And then your rapid locks are going to give you your height. So your height of your ladder. So let's look at the hinge first, and then we'll talk about the rapid locks. All right, so right now I'm in an A-frame setup. So I got my ladder. If I wanted to go into either a straight or a storage position, I'm just gonna put my palms on these guys, push them in, and they're gonna stay locked in until I do something. So right now they're waiting for me to initiate what the next move is, so what the next height is. So you can see that these, once I engage that with my palm and push those out, it pushed out this little locking mechanism. And now if I go ahead, let's say put it in storage, it locks in place because it'll say, okay, you want to go in storage mode. So it's going to lock it in place into storage mode. If I want to then go back into A-frame, again, I'm just going to put my palms on. And remember, now the ladder is asking me, what do you want to do next? What position do you want this in? I want it in A-frame, so I'm just going to pull apart. And they're going to lock in place. Once it gets to a point where it can lock, it's going to lock in place into now A-frame position. All right, Daniil Lanier here, and I'm here at the project house, and I've got the Little Giant Leveler ladder, and we're ready to put this thing through some paces and show you guys a little more. We went through the basics already of just getting it to like basic position, and that's going to be using these locking mechanisms right here on the top. So I'm just going to push these guys in, pull the place out, and now I'm in what's called A-frame. I'm in A-frame position. Now, if I want to adjust the ladder to a specific height. So now I'm in A-frame, I know that's what I want, but now I want to get it to a specific height. How I'm going to do that, if you look, you got an inside ladder and you got an outside. So you got an outside frame and then you got this little piece inside. So it's kind of like 2 ladders in one, if you will. I'm going to take my locking mechanism, so the black bolts now, and I'm going to unlock them. So I'm just going to pull them out and turn them out. So now I'm unlocked. And what I want to do is I want to grab that inside ladder and I'm just going to pull up. So I'm grabbing the inside ladder right here and I'm just going to pull up. And you're probably wondering now, well, how do I know where each one of my holes are to lock this down? So how do I go to lock it down next? Each ladder rung that you get on the inside ladder, each ladder rung on the inside is going to signify a hole. So right now I'm on this ladder rung right here. So if I lock in, I'm locked to this height. But let's say I want to go down to here. I want to get this very last rung down there. Just going to unlock again. And I'm pulling the inside ladder out. Just letting it kind of go. It's working its way through the grass. That's why it's taking a little longer. And then we're right there. Lock that in. Lock that in. So now we're locked in at that height on this side. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to unlock. Unlock. Remember, we're grabbing the inside ladder and I'm just pushing up. So I got the inside ladder, I'm just pushing up. See how easy that is? And we're just gonna walk that up to that last leg, lock that in, and then we're locked in. We got that locked in and we're pretty level right here. I can get up here and we're fine, pretty level. But let's say we weren't level. So this is an example of being unlevel. So you can see, if I get on, put any weight on the other side of the ladder, it's going to tip over. So I can just ratchet down until I become level. Then I don't get that anymore. To release it, you use this orange knob and that just releases the ratchet. But if I need to get the ladder level, I'm using this ratchet. There's one on either side. I can ratchet down to get level. And then we're good. So a little more. we go. Perfect. And then again, to release, just pulling up. Level, ratchet, get to where you need, and you're good. Perfect. All right, so when I installed this Ring floodlight camera, the Little Giant leveler definitely came in handy. I got an uneven pavement back in here, so it just helped out a lot being able to adjust it with that ratchet adjustment to get the level that I wanted so I could have a steady platform to work off of. So just helped out a lot. And in situations like that, you're really gonna learn to use it and be like, wow, this is very useful to have this to be able to level it like that. We don't have to necessarily have somebody struggling to hold it because they can't hold it steady because it's off level. This is going to help out a lot with that kind of stuff. So let's take a look at setting it up and actually using it in a vertical position. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. All right, so we talked about using the Little Giant in the A-frame position where we use our locks, unlock, push them in to unlock it, move it out, extend the legs so lock back in. Then using our locks, pulling on the inside ladder to adjust our height. But now we want to use it vertical to get on the roof. So like we want to get on the roof, we just want one long extended ladder. I'm gonna give you a little pro tip. What you want to do is you want to have the orange knobs right here away from whatever you're trying to go on, climb on. So if I'm going to the house is on this side, so I want all the orange on the opposite side of what I'm climbing up to. So I want all the orange on my right side on this particular video. So I'm gonna lift my ladder up this way. Now I can lift it up either way, it'll work, but it's gonna be a lot easier, trust me, because when you're adjusting the vertical height, you're pushing on the outside frame this time. When you're in A-frame, you're pulling on the inside. On vertical, you're pushing on the outside because you're pushing it up. So let's do it, show you guys what I mean. So I'm gonna push in, so now I'm ready to change positions. So I'm gonna take it, put it up, so now I'm in full vertical mode, and then what I want to do is I'm holding the outside. Watch your fingers in here because you can kind of got some pinch points in here, so be careful. I'm going to unlock, and I'm going to push up, and again I'm just matching my rails to get to my height. So a rail right here, then I got a rail up there. Got this rail, and lock in. I really need to go that high, but just for demonstration. All right, and then we're in. We're locked in, ready to go. If we need the level, we can do that. We're up, and we're good. We're locked in there on that position. So remember, you just want to keep the orange rails away from what you're climbing up to, and it's going to make it so much simpler because you're grabbing the outside frame when you're pushing up. To adjust it when you're in the vertical position, you're grabbing the outside frame. Then to take it back down to unlock it again, I'm just going to unlock. Push in. Back, chin again, storage position. Love it. This thing makes life so simple and easy. It is a great ladder. So it's got the ratchet bottom, so if you're on uneven surface, you can use those ratchets to kind of even it out and help you. A-frame, full vertical. Just a great ladder. It's lightweight. It's got the wheels on it to help you drag it around, so you don't have to necessarily carry it. You can just drag it where you want to go. Makes that part really simple. So this is the Little Giant leveler ladder. This is Daniil Lanier. I know you guys got stuff to do, so do I. I'm at the project house doing a lot of stuff. You guys make sure you subscribe to the channel. Daniil Lanier, I'm out. Deuces.